What is up, guys? Welcome to a new vlog. We are down at Santa Pod for rounds 1 and 2 of FG. So Formula G, it's Gymkhana, so obviously different to our drifting that we normally cover. We were here on the last vlog that you've seen, so down for the actual official rounds. Santa Pod is busy today because obviously there's about 3 events on at the same time. Drag strip, we've got some stunt bikes over there, and we've got us driving around cones like an idiots. I've lost my apprentice. She's been stolen. She doesn't function till she's had coffee. How's the coffee?
It's actually a Moroccan mint tea, just to correct you there, because the coffee wasn't really available this morning, but we will get coffee at lunchtime, so we're dealing with the tea.
And yes, I'm just seeing if this microphone works because they're very noisy buggers over there. So Matt, just hold up your phone there. So that's the track map.
Yeah.
As you're going around said track over there.
Yeah, and if I put it right here, I should know where I'm going.
I mean, if you put it there, you're probably going with most taxi drivers who drive in the UK.
Oh, it will work. Perfect.
Yeah, I can't see that working very well. Good polishing through the day now. Not got the cameras out just yet. There's obviously a lot of practice going on. Obviously, with a new course for a new round, there's going to be learning curves of the track. So I want to learn where my shots are. So walking around, being able to obviously talk and whatnot to people who are coming up and asking as well. Obviously, you get to just chat away and learn obviously where my shots want to be. So there's a couple of shots I want to do straight away. So obviously I'll be going for them very soon. With this weekend as well, as you guys can see here, I've been trialling the new microphone setup. So let me know in the comments below, obviously with the mic. Am I coming through clearly? Are other people coming through? So obviously I need to invest in a couple of these anyway. So yeah, let me know, because obviously I'm vlogging off an iPhone, which is not the greatest, but you know, it's convenient and stuff like that. So yeah, let me know. Is this working properly? Oh, we got the guys from the stunt bikes who've come over here. Ash is just deciding whether he wants to go on now. Well, we've got JD Stunts over here as well, obviously doing some bits. Yeah, that'll be good, that. Let's see if we can get Ash to do some Yeah, just like us all, gets lost going around the circuit. So we were going to go for a wander around the pits and then got distracted. But someone who's just coming up right now.
Hello.
I believe there's cake.
There is cake, yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of
Well, there's cake over here. Appreciated of Mama Smurf.
Mama Smurf. I'm not Mama Smurf.
No, of Mama Smurf. You're Smurf.
Smurf's mother.
So Mama Smurf over here has lots and lots of cake. Cake. The drivers are jumping out into qualifying now, so they will be going out, I believe, both sides, and this is more emphasis on time. Obviously, they've been timed all the way through practice, so they've been seeing what times are getting. But yeah, a lot different to what we're normally used to in obviously scores. But this now coming down to times, it's going to be a lot more interesting because some of these are very close. I believe it's 2 classes. I'm not too sure. I'll find out more information as I go. Gonna get the camera out now. Some shots I want to get for this, especially this side. And hopefully the sun stays away and the rain stays away so I can get the shots I want. So, speaking with Mr. Grundy, and he turned around and goes, I seen you against the wall, so it makes me want to push an extra 10, 20%. So, we're going to jump on his side again, with the wall right next to us. Camera's in the hand, let's see how Grundy gets. I think he got told off for drifting a bit too much, especially being a qualifying run. So, yeah. The crew over that side probably told him, stop drifting, start driving a bit quicker. So, yeah. Definitely probably got in trouble with that. Hopefully he's not dropped, hopefully he's not broke a drive shaft, because that would be a bit of a pain in the backside. Or broke a diff, that'd be even worse. But, yeah, probably got told off for drifting a little bit too much. I'm not being a bad influence on him on it. Down at the bottom of the track now, we are literally at the back end of the track. So they come down here, do 2 figure of 8s, a bit longer one in, obviously, a bit more of a wall than a donut. So getting some slow-mo shots on the camera here. So obviously, shots there, cameras here. I'm on the 50mm, so obviously nice and easy in there. So I'll cut some shots now. But yeah, the emphasis obviously today, get certain shots that I want. Tomorrow, obviously go a bit more extreme and obviously shoot a lot more. But obviously I don't want to be coming away with too many shots of the same cars as well. Obviously with a bit of a smaller grid, it's a little bit difficult to do that. But you kind of want to keep it interesting without showing the constant same cars. So yeah, a little bit of that as well. So my emphasis is obviously shooting for the vlog, which you're watching right now. Also shooting for Dave and FG themselves, creating their official videos. So yeah, we've got a couple of things in the plans and obviously stuff to do. So might get a bit more wild towards the end of the day, especially for shooting different stupid stuff. But he drove a Subaru powered Mini last time. It's currently in a supercharged 5. And this is apparently because they've not got a 4-wheel drive. So from there, we'll be able to obviously talk about that car a little bit more. Might obviously have a chat later, see what he says about the car, and obviously compared to the actual Mini that he probably wants to drive a bit more. So that is qualifying over now. Last of the car is just finishing up on the track, so we'll go down and have a look and see what the battle trees are looking like. I don't know whether they're running the 2 classes today, or they're basically combining them both and they're just putting the battle trees together through timings. Obviously, stuff like this is probably a bit easier to do through timings and obviously keep the grid looking full. So, yeah, going to go and have a walk around the pits now, obviously chat with a few drivers and stuff like that. I will actually chat with them today. I know I said it on the last one and I didn't really get to chat to them as much. So, yeah, I'm going to go chat with them now. So, good few of the drivers here, just having a bit of a chin wag whilst they're on a break. This one, he's been banned from driving, he's been given his pink vest back. Can't trust him anymore. Yeah, we'll catch these guys in a minute. Obviously, some of the cars around. Always got to get him on camera, because he's always funny. Hello. Are you going to watch this on big telly?
On big telly?
On big telly?
On big telly?
Scare kids like this on big telly. Just shout boo.
Boo!
What, are you embarrassed?
No.
Yeah,
Laugh.
sure.
Get back to bed. Do your homework.
Oh, go on then.
It's not an SR, not a CA.
Sounds 2J to me.
Does it? Nissan, why the hell would I put Toyota in it?
Give this woman all of the money in the world, she's just said it right.
It's RB.
It's an RB. She's not pretty, but she works her backside off for us.
Same as me. That's why I've got RB in mine.
Love an RB in an S-body.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing that gets me with RBs is they always do this. So let's bring this cold air feed round one side of the engine, back across a nice warm engine into one side.
So on my Skyline, I have purposely got the air feed going in and out of the same side of the intercooler,
It's only in this that it doesn't, but that's why we vented the bonnet and everything else, because 90% of the time you're going sideways, and that's why it's all open in here to allow as much airflow as possible.
Yeah, I mean, obviously cutting the front ends is not just about lightweight, but it's also about airflow.
Oh, for this, yeah, especially with an RB.
Yeah. Yeah, RBs love to get one.
Yeah.
Are you vlogging, me vlogging?
I'm vlogging, you vlogging.
Yeah, he's got the Bosch one, he's got the GoPro, and I've got the iPotato.
You're both on YouTube.
Yeah.
So you need to share with each other so you can watch each other's footage.
What's your channel, mate?
Kai Kilroy. And yourself?
Cars with Sean.
Yeah, there we go then.
So give him a share and a like.
Yeah.
There we go. So anyway, my lovely RB in Polly.
And that's what, one of how many cars?
Well, mine, just mine. I've got a Range Rover, this, and a Skyline, and then Mark has got a Skyline, an S12 that he's building for Gymkhana, a Range Rover, a Triumph Spitfire, a Bandit bike, and we've got Wanda the Wonder van. Have we got anything else? Cool. I think that's it at the moment. At one
Key,
point,
at the moment.
well, at one point I did have 7 vehicles all of my own, and then Mark had about 8. Because at one point I did have a couple of K11 Micras, an S14, a Nissan Sphero A31, a Skyline R33 GTST, and a 1972 Hakasuka 4-door. And at the same time, Mark had God knows what. He had the Skyline, he had the Chaser, he had the 2-door Hacker. Oh yeah, at one point we had 14 or 15 cars.
Hence
yeah.
the name Just Jap and Jap's Motorsport.
Well, Just Jap is a car club that was started 15 years ago this August, and then Team Japs is a combination of Japs Motorsport, which is Mark's garage, and the car club Just Jap, accumulated between members, and we all started going racing together.
Awesome. Just say that one again, Mr. Grunder.
You won't go and believe it, Kai. You know, all of my getting lost on the track this morning and wanting to pack up and go home early. Perseverance is key. I've only got to put it on top spot for qualifying, boy!
Oh my.
So well happy with that. I just can't believe from going from like ground zero, wanting to leave the place, not getting on with the track layout, doubting my own driving and all the rest of it, to then go and stick it on top spot. It was like I blacked out for the morning and then just really turned it on in the evening, but no, absolutely ecstatic.
Yeah. So I'm gonna claim this one now, and obviously I'll give Sean the footage as well. He's vlogging to the left of me. You know, struggling all this morning, and then, you know, a certain cameraman who's been filming you for what, coming on 7, 8 years since
Probably
you've been
a couple
well,
more
actually
than that as
Drift
well.
Cup days actually.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, stood at the side and he
Yeah.
goes, you know what, I'm just going to fully send it.
Kai, I'd almost say you're a bad influence, because when I saw you hanging out on the wall with your camera, it was like a red rag to a bull.
Yeah.
As soon as
Now,
I see it, a big wall run.
I did put in, because obviously you were doing it on one of your qualified runs, you were full send and then you started slowing down. Terry, who stood over there, did she tell you off mid-drift?
Yes, you certainly did. There's been a few of occasions like that today.
We'll only ever tell him off for his own benefit and make him better.
I was just saying, Terry, because I actually vlogged, because he shut it down mid-drift and started, and then I seen you over to one side, I was like, Terry's just told him off for drifting.
Well, it wasn't so much telling him off for drifting, because he's got to go and get ready to race in a minute anyway, but it wasn't so much telling him off for drifting, it was about tying that in and making it all a little bit tighter, using his skills in the right way for Gymkhana.
Yeah, exactly.
So it wasn't telling him off, it was just guiding him a little bit. Anyway, he's run off that way.
In your own way.
Yeah, but he's run off, I'm afraid.
And
so.
unfortunately, the heavens have just
It
opened.
is about to rain. It's about...
Just say that one again, Mr. Grunder.
You won't go and believe it, Kai. You know, all of my getting lost on the track this morning and wanting to pack up and go home early. Perseverance is key. I've only got to put it on top spot for qualifying, boy!
Oh my.
So well happy with that. I just can't believe from going from like ground zero, wanting to leave the place, not getting on with the track layout, doubting my own driving and all the rest of it, to then go and stick it on top spot. It was like I blacked out for the morning and then just really turned it on in the evening, but no, absolutely ecstatic.
Yeah. So I'm gonna claim this one now, and obviously I'll give Sean the footage as well. He's vlogging to the left of me. you know, struggling all this morning, and then, you know, a certain cameraman who's been filming you for what, coming on 7, 8 years since
Probably
you've been
a couple more than that as
Drift
well.
Cup days, actually.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, stood at the side and he goes, you know what, I'm just going to fully send it.
Kai, I'd almost say you're a bad influence, because when I saw you hanging out on the wall with your camera, it was like a red rag to a bull.
Yeah.
As soon as
Now,
I see it, a big wall run.
I did put in, because obviously you've been doing it on one of your qualifying runs, you were full send and then you started slowing down. Terry, who stood over there, did she tell you off mid-drift?
Yes, you certainly did. There's been a few of occasions like that today.
We'll only ever tell him off for his own benefit and make him better.
I was just saying, Terry, because I actually vlogged because he shut it down mid-drift and started, and then I seen you over to one side, I was like, Terry's just told him off for drifting.
Well, it wasn't so much telling him off for drifting, because he's got to go and get ready to race in a minute anyway, but it wasn't so much telling him off for drifting, it was about tying that in and making it all a little bit tighter, using his skills.
Don't make me run! I'm full of chocolate!
Was in the right way for Gymkhana.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, into the battles part of the day now. Street class is up first. We've got a top 8, I believe, in street class. Yeah, I'm in a look. Yeah, definitely. Top 8 over in street class, and then the top 4 will go up into the pro class to bring a top 4 of pro class. So, not even the top 1. So the top 4 from the street class will go up into pro class to give us a top 8, so we get more battles up there. But obviously, some of these guys are really quick down in street class, so they'll be giving it a good go over in the pros. We are on to the pro battles now. We've got obviously Mantis just coming up on the line here. His first run is against the person who got in the top 4 of the street class, Mr. Smurf. So we've got 2 MX-5s, 1 red, 1 blue. Blue car and the red car had a race. But yeah, so obviously this is a different level now. These guys obviously are getting around a little bit quicker than the street class. I'm not too sure on the regs in terms of pro to street, but I think it's obviously engine modifications that are the main thing. Mantis running an LS3 in the MX-5. Smurf, just standard engine it is, so yeah. Shoot these on the camera now. So into the battles of the pro grid now, and for some reason my camera's just decided to tell me that the memory card's full. Now, I've got 2 in there, and for some weird reason they're both full, so I know I emptied them. It's really strange. At one point one was saying it had 100 minutes of recording time on it, so I'll have to double check that one, which is really concerning. But for now, I've got to finish the day on the iPotato. Yay! So just had to, oh, get rid of that on here. Just had to do something I don't really like doing, especially at the track. I only do it in the mornings, basically. But for those who are in the know, I've just formatted the card. Heavens have opened a little bit, so obviously I've had to bring the camera in. But yeah, just had to format one of the cards. Didn't really want to do it. I think I've been filming off one card all day anyway. I just double checked all the dates were for today. Double checked another one. Looks like all the dates are for older events and stuff. Couldn't really find anything for today. That's then allowed me some recording time. So, as I always say, with motorsport, you've got to be able to adapt on the fly. Yeah, that is definitely adapting on the fly. So, yeah, I'm going to check the camera now. Make sure the format's it's formatted into the right settings and everything as well. Obviously, I'm messing around with settings just see if I could get some extra recording time. But yeah, gonna get it up, get it back to recording time, see what I can get. I mean, we're in the pro battles now. I'm probably gonna have to film off the phone anyway. I think the rain's lifted a little bit. I think it was just a shower, so give the camera a pat down, make sure it's dry, and then obviously get the recording settings back. So yeah, catch you in a minute when I've actually got the recording settings sorted again. So, after a quick check then, obviously I've been messing about for a couple of minutes. It's now giving me 253 minutes of recording time. So, hopefully I've not lost all today's footage. I hope it's on that camera. But yeah, tomorrow morning, back to formatting it. My own fault, just grabbed the camera out this morning, started going. I thought I emptied them on the laptop. My normal thing is I take all the footage off, take all the files off, and I just delete everything else that's on there. No doubt it's probably thumbnails. Sony's like to save thumbnails for some stupid reason, and it's my fault. You know, I should be formatting this stuff on my computer. It all sits in separate files anyway, so there's no duplicates. So yeah, my fault. Panic over. Back to filming. Also, Chris, I'm not admitting that I stole a party ring, but how? Today, it's Formula Fog. Dave's to blame. It's Dave's fault. You know, he bought the championship. He's got to book the weather. But yeah, apparently Formula Fog today. So, just looking at this car here, this gentleman's brought along, and it's not an RX-7, is it? It's what did you just nickname it?
Well, MD7 or MX7, whatever you call it. Not quite rotary. Well, you have probably one of the rare FDs that actually go to track instead of be resting in a garage.
Shots fired there. I think shots fired. But yeah, if we just go around to the side here, you'll see. It's actually an MX-5 with an RX-7 front. So yeah, fair play for doing that swap.
Not quite finished yet, but eventually,
yeah.
Hopefully.
Finished towards the end of the season?
Well, I was supposed to finish by practice day, but later.
Yeah, that's everyone's excuse. But yeah,
hopefully.
Yeah, well, hopefully once it's finished, we can actually get it on and do a proper feature on it. But yeah, progress in the works. So just having a chat about the setup of this car, because obviously the front end dipping so much now, is had to change the front end cooling and also some change to the headlights. Was it you've gone for NA IMX5 lifters for the headlights because they're just too expensive for RX-7 ones?
FD are just too expensive. They work by hand. If you hold on.
Yeah, they work by hand sometimes. Oh, that type of hand.
Well, nothing there yet, but it will work.
So, yeah. Engineering at its finest. Obviously, funny being held up by an umbrella as well. But yeah, because of the slant of the RX-7 front, he's obviously had to change stuff, expansion tanks, charge cooler. Yeah, it should be a lot more interesting once it's all fully built. Morning and welcome to day 2 here at Centre Pod. We are under a cloud of fog as a couple of drivers are out testing the track. New layout today, only slight changes. Even the marshals are trying their luck at doing the track. He's based right down at the end, so thankfully we can see him. So we can see both ends of the track. Just around the track you can't really see much. So yeah, drivers are going around now doing a little bit of warm up on the feet to basically test the track, get knowledge of where they need to go, which direction they need to go. I go out onto the circuit now, got the big camera in my hand for some shots just on the short lens. So we're going to get out. The track is slightly changed from yesterday, as I was speaking about before. A couple more different bits I just want to film now. Some angles, and I just see a big puddle up here, so I might see if I can get some reflection shots off of this puddle. Let's see. fun and games, we've got the bikers who've come across, and they're going to do a little bit of showcase on our circuit for a little bit. So yeah, should be fun watching these guys trying to work out the course on a bike. So these are the bikers here. Ashu's brought all his crew down for this weekend to put a show on.
These are the professionals, I'm just the stander. I'm just standing in.
Yeah, well, we called him a professional yesterday, but then he shrank his bike in the wash. So it's over there, but yeah, we'll
Don't
get.
show it.
Yeah. What is it? Page 39 of the 500-page excuse book.
I'm not. No comment. No comment.
But we've got JD stunts here, learning the course. Obviously, these guys are sticking to one side of the course. I was just going to walk up and film, but I've got someone here filming me, filming them. Hey bro, I'm filming you, filming me, filming. Oh, another one filming. Helps when your camera's turned on, doesn't it? Oh, he's gone the wrong way! Oh, he's having a mare. He's having an absolute mare. Even now, just burn the tyres up. It's alright, don't worry about it. Those one there just speaking to the biker tug there. Making sure he's not in the way. I tell you what, this is a close one. So we've got Dave, who's actually going to jump on the drift go-kart.
Don't get it too hot.
Dave coming from a drifting background.
It's gone.
Do you want to take your radio with you, or are you leaving it there?
Left foot brake, you know.
So Dave versus Drifter in Danny Grunde. Go forward!
Get off the track.
That is an insane little piece of kit. Wow. I want to go, but that is insane. Julie! Julie!
Hello.
You have cake. So, just having a walk out on track with the lads. We've got Sean and Dave. Just having a quick walk now because Sean decided I want to put a 360 camera on top of one of the obstacles. So we're thinking this one because they do donuts around this. Back on track now for a little bit. We've got the battles up now. We've just had a couple of the pro class battles. Unfortunately, Danny Grundy's just got knocked out, but it was his own fault he got red flag. So Danny, drive better. So we'll see him next time up at Drift League. So that'll be really cool. But a couple of drivers out now for the top 4. These guys are going to be going out. These guys actually get to go out to the pro class as well. So that'll be good to drive for them. So yeah, going to shoot on the big camera for a little bit, get some nice slow-mo shots, get some nice B-roll style shots, and then obviously get around a little more. We are actually joined on track with Sean. Obviously, you probably already watch his channel, especially based around the UK in automotive. Going to be working with Danny, going to be working with Sean, doing some really cool stuff coming up in the future, so make sure to look out for that. So that is street class done now, just dropped into the pits for a quick drink and reload on the camera especially. Then gonna nip back out on circuit and get some shots for pro class now. So the top 4, as I said, in street class get to go out and party in pro class. They will not be awarded points for it, but just makes pro class a bit better and a few more battles for them as well. So yeah, let's see how these guys get on in this slot.
So first place goes to Mr. Smurf, Matt Holder. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Face this way for me, please. Are you supposed to hold it? Well, that brings an end to the day after the podiums. It was all just pat down, call it a day. So the cars behind me, all packed up. Day's not finished just yet, but it is for the vlog. I've got to go do some interviews for Drift League. So obviously that stuff will all be coming up as well. Obviously going up and doing a little bit of that, so I'll cut that into another vlog. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. First on the pod, we are out. See you in the next one. Bye.